Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man. I just wanted to make a quick little video for you guys. I haven't put out any YouTube videos in the past 2 weeks. I've been pretty much staying off of all the social media sites, but there's a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys with what's been going on with me these past 2 weeks. It's actually two things. The first thing, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. Um, sad to say that on July 23rd, my cousin, they found her dead. She was only 37 years old, had a husband, 3 kids. It was my dad's only sister. Uh, my dad's sister, so my aunt, it was her only child. So very sad news to find out about that. What had happened was a couple of weeks before death, she had really bad swelling in her stomach, really bad swelling in her feet. The job that she works at, she worked 40 hours a week and they didn't offer her any kind of health insurance whatsoever. But, I know that's a controversial subject with the whole Obamacare health insurance law, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But basically, she went to the hospital, and with her not having any kind of health insurance, basically when you don't have any health insurance and you go to these hospitals, they're not going to touch you. They're just going to temporarily solve the problem. They're not going to have any type of surgery or whatever. They don't want to touch you. All they want is the money, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But she went to the hospital. She stayed for a couple of days, and I don't think they really did that much to help her. And as soon as she got out of the hospital, she went straight back to work, and she worked that Friday, and when she got off of work, I think she might have told her husband that she had a headache, she didn't feel good, and she went to lay down in the bed, and it wasn't until the next morning when it was time for her to go to work that her husband kept telling her to, hey, wake up and get ready for work, and she never did wake up, and her kids were at the house. But they didn't have the funeral for her until a week later. A lot of people showed up, and they did play "In My Life" by the Beatles. Maybe some of you might know that song. And the closing song of her funeral was "Good Riddance, Time of Your Life" by Green Day. One of my all-time favorite Green Day songs. But it was just real tragic and real sad. She was only 37 years old. She was just a couple of years older than me, and she was only child, and I'm an only child. I don't have any brothers and sisters, but just real tragic and real sad to get news like that. 2016, with all these celebrity deaths like David Bowie and Prince, to get news like this just makes this whole year of 2016 just like one of the worst years of my whole life, really. But just want you guys to keep her and her family and my family all in your prayers. But the other news that I want to tell you guys is my dad. My dad, he's alive, but he's in the hospital. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but my dad, he's been a diabetic for almost 20 years now. And since 2014, he's been having to go to dialysis 3 times a week. And for anybody out there who has a family member that does dialysis, you know that it's not a fun thing to do. It's not a fun place to go to. There's people in there that's, basically on their last leg of life, But basically, for some of you out there who don't know what dialysis is, basically dialysis it's a place for people who, basically their kidneys are shutting down and fluids building up your body, and that's what's been going on with my dad for ever since 2014, and what happened was, actually it was 2 days after my cousin's funeral, just 2 days, I had to call 911. The paramedics came out there. He has really bad swelling in his stomach, and they're planning on doing a surgery to get that fluid off of his stomach. Not to mention, they're having to do a surgery where they're going to put a stent in his leg to get blood flow to his feet. My dad also suffers neuropathy of the feet, and I'll put 2 pictures right here. Parental discretion is advised. I'm going to put a picture of my dad's stomach and my dad's feet. 2 pictures that I took on my cell phone. So I'll place those pictures right now, but parental discretion is advised. But guys, those were the pictures. As you could see in the pictures, my dad's stomach, basically it almost looks like he's pregnant, but he's not. He just has a lot of fluid built up in his stomach, and it's like you touch his stomach and it's really, really hard because there's so much fluid building up in him. And they're going to do that surgery on his stomach, and then I guess a couple of days later they're going to put a stent in his leg to get more blood flow to his feet. But also my dad, he only has, the doctor told me he only has 20% of his heart working, just 20%. And this man gets up and deals with the whole dealings of having to do dialysis, and it's just been stressful news for me here in 2016. It's just like I've been getting nothing but bad news. I mean, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here on my channel, because I like to have, positive things going on, but when you get news like this, it just kind of makes you, bogs you down. But I just wanted to share with you guys. Just pray for my dad, pray for my cousin and my aunt and my family. Just pray for all of us, because this year's just been a real sad and tragic year. With all these celebrities dying, and like Prince, David Bowie, and countless others, and then you get a death in your own family, it just makes 2016 just even more awful. And to be honest, I'm ready for 2016 to be over with. And another thing, my whole job situation, I hope you guys will pray for me that I'll get me a new job real soon. I'm about tired of that, but who doesn't like their job, But I'm hoping that'll change real soon. But guys, I just wanted to put this video out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully here real soon in the next couple of days I will start, getting back in a better mood and start putting out more, YouTube videos for you guys. But guys, I'm Jamin Music Man. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.